After almost 3 years of living here, I finally packed up my things and moved out. I moved into this house in 2022, and funny enough, it was never supposed to be permanent. It was meant to be temporary. I had plans, life happened, and that temporary place became home for me. For almost 3 years, this room saw so many versions of me. This was my little makeup studio. I did my friend's makeup here. I hosted here. I created content here. I started my YouTube channel in this little room. I had ideas here. I dreamt here. I grew here. I made friends and I lost friends. There were days I laughed until my stomach hurt, and there were days I was overwhelmed and just wanted everything to change. This room saw it all. These are some of the content I created in this room. I'm sure you guys must have been seeing this background a lot in my video. Yeah, that's the only background I have. That's my little room, and I achieved all these beautiful pictures you're seeing in this same room. And towards the end of my time here, I remember feeling like I had stayed for too long. I wanted to leave. I wanted a change. I remember feeling overwhelmed because so many things weren't going the way I planned. I was struggling to get a new job, and I just felt like I needed something different. I remember thinking maybe moving this house would make me feel better. Maybe a new environment was all I needed. And honestly, I had no idea what God was preparing for me, because everything started changing. I got a new job, I got engaged, I got married, all within 1 year. And when I look back, I just think God really knew what He was doing. I had no idea that everything I was praying for was already on its way. Probably why these footages mean so much to me now. At the time, I was just excited to move. But now I look at the walls and think about everything that happened. This room was there for some of the most important years of my life. It held my dream before I knew that. I knew what it would become. It held me when I was figuring out life, and even though I was so ready to leave, I think a part of me always be grateful that I got to call this a place. This is our communal kitchen, or should I say area. This place, I made so many dishes. I love to meal prep a lot, and I really learned a lot from my housemate. I made so many dishes. These are some of the meals I prepare for work, and honestly, looking back, I'm just so grateful for how far I've Sometimes come. We get so focused on where we want to go that we forget to appreciate where we are. We don't realize that the seasons we're desperately trying to live might one day become a season we look back on with so much gratitude. And that's what this place is for me. Honestly, it is gratitude. If I could speak to the girl who was packing these boxes, I'll tell her, don't worry so much, your life is going to change. You have no idea what God is about to do, because 1 year can change everything. 1 year can take you from feeling stuck to standing in a completely different chapter of your life. And sometimes the change doesn't happen when you think it will. It happens when God knows you're ready for it. Most of the time when I speak to my friend about how things are not going well for me, she always tells me, Ayomide, don't worry, everything will work out. And then when I call her to say, oh, this has happened, she'll tell me, I told you to calm down. So thank you to this house for the memories, for the friendship, for the lessons, for the laughters, honestly, for the tears, for the dreams, for giving me a place to grow into the person I am today. I would always remember this chapter, and I will always be grateful that I got to live it, because looking back now, I can see that God was good to me, even in the season where I didn't understand what He was doing, and He has been better than I could ever imagine. So this isn't really a moving vlog anymore, honestly. It is a little reminder to myself that life can change, that seasons end, and prayers get answered. And sometimes when you think you're just moving out of a room or a house, you're actually walking into a completely new chapter. One house, one room, so many memories. To think that this chapter may have ended, but God was just getting started in my life. So, in my next vlog, I'm going to be sharing with you my send forth party. I had a beautiful team, and they threw me a party. It was a beautiful one. I documented everything. So that's going to be my next video. You guys should stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching with me. And if you're thinking that things aren't going well for you and you're overwhelmed, the year has not been good, you're wondering what you've achieved this year, don't worry, everything would work for you. Just believe it and trust God and keep calm, because when everything happens, you'll be shocked. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
I thought you saved me when I was down, but what you're doing has hurt me now.